Hey guys, I want to talk to you how you can be preparing now to perform well on your final exam. So you may or may not know that originally our final exam was our main concert, our final concert for the year. And because we are obviously not having a concert, we had to get creative and come up with a new final exam that was still a performance exam. So your orchestra exam is going to be unique because it's based on how well you play, because essentially that's what you've been learning in orchestra is how to play your instrument. So it is going to be a performance exam. So I'll show you kind of what this exam is going to look like and talk you through what you can be doing now, because you need to start the process now of working on your performance piece and doing the assignments that we started on April 13th to prepare. So hopefully you've done the April 13th assignment. You have picked your project piece, and the project piece is a solo piece for your instrument. It's not something that we've assigned from orchestra. It shouldn't be an LGPE piece. It shouldn't be Irish Fair or Seven Nation Army or March of the Czar for my seventh graders. It's a solo piece that you have been working on. So let me show you what this final exam is going to look like, and you're going to see that there's elements that you've been working on and you've already done for your final exam in your assignment for April 13th through the 17th, your assignment for April 20th through 24th, and then your assignment for this week, which is April 27th through May 1st. Those elements are going to show up on the final exam. So I created the slides similar to the slides that you have seen with the checklist in weeks past. You guys can see that, let's go back to the first slide. You are going to share the rhythm video that you created the week of April 13th through 17th. Okay, you are going to share the performance video. Remember last week's assignment, you did a run through and then you rated yourself in certain categories and you came up with some practice strategies to improve for this week. This week, you created a video and you compared last week's video to this week's video. So you're going to share this week's video. Next week, there's going to be another video. I haven't decided what the element of that, what you're going to do with that one, but there will be a video recording next week. And then finally, for your final piece of this final exam, you're going to have what we call a living room concert. Okay, and I'll talk more about what the living room concert is. It'll be the final performance of your piece in just a minute. So on the first slide, I have talked to you guys through inserting your old videos in, and I've included that same help desk button that you've seen before. And you may have seen this on Google Classroom, but if you're sharing a video from your Google Drive, you've got to change the settings on it so we can view it. Because with a lot of the people who are sharing videos, I click on it and it says you don't have permission. So you got to make sure I have permission to see it so I can grade it. So this video is going to take you through what you need to do. It's easy. You just got to make sure you do that. I know some people load it into the slides and then they load it into the assignment like we do with the playing test just to be safe. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have it there than just have a blank screen when I click on it because I can't grade that, okay? So whatever you feel safe and comfortable with, if you've been loading it into the slides for the past few weeks and you haven't heard from us, it means you're doing it correctly, okay? So you're going to share the rhythm video you created April 13th. Remember, this is all from your project piece, okay? Some people have done some weird rhythms from a different piece. Project piece, April 13th through 17th, a rhythm from your project piece, one piece. All of these videos from the same piece. Last week, you did the run-through video. Okay, so you're going to share that video. This week, you're doing another run-through video. Share it there. And then next week, you'll play through it and answer some questions. You're going to share next week's video here. Okay, then you're going to have a living room concert for your final exam. You're going to play your piece for someone in your family. You can do this at home for your family at home. If you want to call someone up and do a live video chat like your FaceTime for someone outside of your home, I promise your best audience, the person who's going to cheer you on the most is always grandma, okay? Grandma and grandpa love when you play for them, okay? So find someone and perform it for them. It doesn't have to be your living room, okay? We just call it living room concert. If it happens somewhere else in your home, I'm fine with that. You need to create a video of this, and then you're going to share that video in the next slide. So there's where that goes, okay? So if you saw this first slide, you probably saw that each of these are 10 points, each video, for a total of 50 points for your 5 videos. The rest of the 50 points is going to be awarded on whether or not you're showing progress from that first video to the last video. Okay, and that's why I'm kind of reaching out to you now to make sure that you're making progress with this project piece. Because if you wait till the day of or the day before and start turning in all of these videos, you're not going to get a good grade on this. We're not going to see that progress. And keep in mind, Miss Reagan knows when you turn in the stuff. So if I start seeing it all come in the weekend before, that's a big red flag to me that you haven't been putting in the time for the past few weeks preparing this piece for the final exam, okay? So if you're a parent watching the video, the best thing you do is ask your student, hey, what's your project piece? And then just every so often remind them, hey, I haven't heard that piece in a while. Have you been practicing it? Because if you are doing the assignments as they come up, you're going to be fine. But if you wait and do it all at once, that student is not going to do well, okay? And speaking of doing it all at once, I'm not releasing this final exam until closer to our final exam dates. So if I haven't said it yet, A class, your final exam date is Monday, May 11th. And B class, yours is Tuesday, May 12th. I may release it a few days early if I can get some permission from Dr. Birds to do that, but I'm not going to do it any earlier than the weekend before because you need to be practicing now, showing that progress. Okay, so don't be that person that says, oh, I know what I need to do and go ahead and create all your videos. That's not going to help you out because you're not going to show the progress then. So make sure you are working on your progress or your project piece and you are making progress. Notice nowhere in here am I grading on accuracy. I'm just grading on improvement, okay? Because you have not had us there to coach you. We have not been working together. I just want to see what you can do on your own. So please, when you make that video, that final video, yes, I want you to play your best. I hope any performance you do for someone else, you're doing your best. But I don't want you to stress to the point where we have to record it several times and it takes all day to record it. I'm not going to say, oh, well, you didn't play that note right, or your tempo was too slow, or this rhythm or this bowing is incorrect. That's not how we're grading it. I want to see the work that you put in this past month as you prepared this piece. That's what I want. I want to see evidence of that work. Okay? So if you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'm always here to answer it. I know any of your other orchestra teachers would be happy to answer your email too. So let us know how we can help you. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your digital learning. Keep in mind, we're so close to the end. May 11th comes finals, and then we're done. Okay, guys? We're almost done. Okay, good luck, guys. Let us know how we can help you.